What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. We got to write some people out the will. So I was having this conversation with my son, and I wound up having this conversation today with my dad. This video is going to come out on a completely different day. So about legacy. And I was like, gone are the days where somebody works 20, 30, 40 years and they retire or they die and they leave the family a house, retirement money, maybe veteran benefits, what else? Stocks. I was about to say tangibles, but commodities, but precious metals and heirlooms and stuff like that. And those people divvied up the way that they saw fit. And what happened was you had a lot of people who inherited a lot and they blew it, or people fought over it. They fought over it and lawyers got all the money and lawyers got in the way of the family and the family's greed got in the way and feelings got in the way and wound up with then all the stuff that was supposed to be divvied up wound up getting divvied up to a law firm or, and now people wind up with little to nothing or nothing. And who suffered the most was the next generation. Not the kids, but the grandkids suffered the most. So, the picture is, if y'all don't know, Power. That's Tasha. That was Ghost's wife. James St. Patrick character. His wife Tasha. After he died, they had basically the reading of the will, and he had everything set up. And his wife, Tasha, or ex-wife, got nothing. He left her nothing because she wanted to be a dope dealer. So hey, go slang some rocks. And she had this surprised look on her face because he left everything to the kids for the most part and the trust. And I was telling my son, I said, listen, if you grow up to be a selfish adult and you wind up having kids, I'm not going to let my grandkids suffer because you want to do what you want to do. So I'm just going to let you know that now. Like, I have no problem writing you out of the will. Like, I really don't. Because I don't want you to inherit money and then go, this all mine, this all me. And then when it's time for your kids to have a certain lifestyle or to get a leg up in life, you blew it on frivolous things. You didn't even practice moderation. So I was like, that's not going to happen. We're not going to do this again, because I know my family history. We got people my family's got their land stolen from them, then, multiple times actually. But people die. People take the inheritance. People just, use the money as like a vacation from life and then run out of it. And then the next generation has to pick up the pieces. I was like, we're not doing that. I'm not going to do that. And I told him that my grandfather, as much as he did for the family, he doesn't even have a headstone. Nobody knows where he's buried. That's trifling, And I was like, but he worked since he was in, he dropped out of school somewhere between the 5th and 8th grade, or 3rd to 5th grade. Let's just say 3rd to 8th. It was a long time ago he was a Korean War vet. He took care of his family. Great father, great man. After he passed for a while, all of his stuff took care of my grandmother. And she gave up the house and everything to help raise us and wound up, with nothing. But fortunately, she got taken care of on the back end by other family members, because I was a teenager when that happened. But her grandson basically made sure she was all right. Let's just say that. And I was like, not anymore. We talking about financial responsibility and generational wealth. Well, to have it, we got to put it in the right hands of the right people. We can't have this raising in the sun mentality where somebody decides they want to take the money and they gonna hit a quick lick, but they really don't have any business IQ, and they're willing to take a risk with everybody else's inheritance and not just their own, and screw everybody. That's not how this is supposed to go. So, I was telling my son, I was like, that aspect goes the same way for my grandkids. If I think they're going to be immature and I wind up having great grandkids, you getting skipped too. I ain't got time for this. Not finna happen. We not finna play this game. We not finna play this game. Because people have worked their lives, their fingers to the bone. And I was telling them that, the lifestyle you have with me, this has got to be your kid's minimum. I didn't have the lifestyle that you have, so at least I've done better than my parents and grandparents. But this got to be your minimum for your kids. And if I see a drop in that, it's a no-go. So I think that's a hard conversation we need to have, and we need to stop trusting people. Because if we're the ones working every day and thinking ahead and thinking for the future, we can't just put our trust in people who are perpetual screw-ups. They get no say-so in the financial direction of the family when they can't even direct themselves properly. But that's just my thought process on this. And I saw Dennis Sperling put something up about like wills and living trust, so I shared that because it was right up the alley what I was talking about. So salute to him. But everybody else, like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.